Hey folks, Bob Reese here with the Guides Forecast, giving a fishing report for Buoy 10 and the ocean for August 10th. It's Saturday. It was busy, but that's not a surprise to anybody. Parking lot was overrun with people. I went down to Hammond to get some bait for tomorrow, and there's people parking in places I didn't know were parking places. So the season's underway. For the most part, the ocean started out slow today, but it did pick up once the tide turned to start going out. People, no matter where they were, fishing by the Long Beach Peninsula, on the Green Line, on the Red Line, they struggled early, but then things picked up a little bit later in the morning, which is somewhat unusual. Nonetheless, we managed to had 4 guys and got 5 Chinook, 1 for myself, couple coho, even hooked a hatchery summer steelhead out there. So, and a lot of jacks again, well, they're not really jacks, but sublegal Chinook for sure, just by the tons. So, somewhat frustrating for sure, but you know, a good sign for the future, I hope. So yeah, we got those fish between Buoy 3 and Buoy 1. The bite started picking up probably close to 9:30, 10 o'clock when it became more consistent. The flow started going pretty strong. Even though we're out of the minus tide series, it's still a fairly strong outgoing tide, but it is waning by the day. We were still able to manage to keep the trolling speed under 4 miles an hour, and we're getting very consistent bites, especially from the sublegal Chinook. So good day in the ocean. Folks that fished off of the lighthouse and north, off the condos, and about 70 to 90 foot of water also found pretty consistent action, more for coho than Chinook. Chinook were definitely closer to the river. And then I heard one good report, epic report, of coho just west of the CR buoy. Crazy good coho fishing. I'm not sure what time of the morning that started, but nonetheless, I guess it was first thing in the morning actually, because I think those folks had got their limit and back to port by 8:30 for breakfast. That was not me. We did finish up by about noon today. So that section of the mouth of the Columbia got kind of rough when the tide started running out there. It got a little bumpy, but we managed to eke it out, and it was worth the wait. River fishing was very slow in the morning to start with. There was a good bunch of fish, I guess, caught way up in Blind Channel again this morning, and it lasted a short while before it dissipated when the tide started rolling out with a little more vigor. And then I had heard that there was a really good bite by marker 1, first part incoming tide, which would have been about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, over by marker 1 on the Washington side. So, and then that same person who reported that said that the fishing above the bridge on the Washington side was good all day long. There was certainly lulls, but those fish hit again on the flood tide, I'm sure, over there in the deep water by the rest stop on the Washington side above the bridge. So overall, pretty good day. It was a slow start for folks both in the ocean and in the river, but you know, these numbers are building by the day. I am surprised that there weren't more Chinook taken off the Long Beach Peninsula, but we got one more day to do it. And I'll put in quite a bit more detail about what tomorrow looks like for our paid subscribers, Chinook, Steelhead, and Southwest Washington members. Do check the Columbia River report in the members section of the Guides Forecast. There's going to be some pretty important information if you're planning on fishing Sunday, August 11th. We're already on the 11th, so do log on and subscribe to the Guides Forecast YouTube channel. Most of all, stay safe out there. Good luck.